Hey guys, Livvy here. It's another week, so it's another grocery haul for you today. I did a bit of an Aldi shop, which is very out of character for me. I don't often have the opportunity to do that during the week, but I did today. My husband's working from home, so Felix and I helped out my mum, and then we went to Aldi and did a tiny bit of Woolworths, but I'll kind of show you that. Today I also have my Woolworths online order coming through, so after this haul, I will show you that one when it comes in for me. But otherwise, let me show you what I got. So this is what I got from my quick shop today. On this side, I have all my Aldi things, and then this little pocket here is my Woolworths stuff. Like I said, I also have a Woolworths online order coming in, and there is a specific reason why I bought some of this stuff, so I'll explain that to you just a second, but only a small amount of groceries that I have here. The bulk of it is in that Woolworths online order. I will also put how much everything costs just here so that you can kind of get an idea of how much I spent this week for groceries, which I went over my budget, but partly that was because I got a really good discount on my Woolworths online, which again, I can explain that when the Woolworths comes in later this afternoon. I also bought all of my fresh fruit and veg from Aldi today because I knew I would have the opportunity to go there. I made sure to do all of my fresh produce. I just like being able to pick it, be able to see the best and smell it and decide then and there if I really want it. So let me show you what I got. So this little section here is what I picked up from Woolworths. The reason that I actually went in is because I like to pick my makeup myself. A couple of times when I've done Woolworths online, the makeup has just been subpar. They've broken it. The packaging has been destroyed. They've been really good about refunding my money, but I want the product. So I went in and I made sure to get it this time. My mother was with me and she was telling me about this amazing carrot cake that she does. It's more like a honeycomb cake. And I realized I really wanted to make it. So I picked up some crushed pineapple in juice. And also we saw that the prawns were half price. So I picked up just about half a kilo of prawns and I'll cook that for dinner tonight. Now in my Woolworths order, I forgot to get some more caster sugar. I didn't realize how low I was until I woke up this morning. Now you can edit your Woolworths order, but rather than edit it, I figured I'm going to be there anyway and I need to go in. I'll just quick pick it up. Now these two things are some dairy-free thickened cream and then dairy-free sour cream. These two things I, for some reason, cannot get on the online order. They act as if my Woolworths does not sell it, and they do. And I love them, and they're $3.50 each. They're a little bit more expensive. I think they're about half of what you'd get in a normal thickened cream container. I think for 500 milliliters, it's pretty much the same price. But they are really good. They don't taste gross. They actually taste very, very similar. So if I'm in there, I will pick these up. I might not use it right away, but as you can see, the best before date, it's good till January. And I will definitely use thickened cream before January. So that is just my Woolworths haul for today. Just the quick pickup. My online order will be much bigger than that, but these are just some things. This is my Aldi side of things. I picked up these Christmas cards for 99 cents for a pack of 20. They've got some cute designs on them. My son goes to preschool, and so I thought he'd be able to make some Christmas cards for his friends. I did it as a kid, and I really loved receiving them, so I thought, he's only 4. He might not write anything amazing in it, you know, maybe just the letter A, but I'll make sure that all of his friends get one. It's just a cute little thing. I also picked up, well, this is my splurge, pork barbecue ribs. They just sounded delicious and they cook really quick. They're 10 minutes. On a Wednesday, my mother feeds my sons because Josh and I don't come home till late, so that's something that we can enjoy together. It's not going to take a long time. You can just add a salad or something to it, and then we can eat dinner without having to fuss, get the kids in bed, and just enjoy ourselves. So that's just one of our splurge convenient ones. I'd love to actually learn how to make barbecue ribs really well. I've never actually done it from scratch. I've always picked up like a pack that's already pre-marinated and things, but on my list of things that I would really like to get good at. I also picked up some basa fillets. If I'm doing anything with like crumbing fish or fish fingers, fish nuggets, this is what I use. We love basa. It's really just, it's yum. I don't often find bones in it. I don't actually think I have ever found any bones in it, but it's just delicious. They're just a white, wonderful fish. Look, I love seafood. If I could, I'd eat so much seafood all the time. It's not my husband's favorite thing, but he does like basa, so I will pick that up. I got some sandwich slices. Look, these are plastic cheese. Like, this is plastic cheese, and I get that. I totally know it's not the most healthy of things for you, even though it's the light version. it's still plastic cheese. Cheese is something that I want to improve what I do with, but I went for convenience today. You know, I figure I'm doing organic caster sugar and stuff one step at a time. I picked up some mushrooms. I do a lot with mushrooms right now, so it's always worth having on hand. I picked up some orange juice. I always get with pulp because I've been teaching my children to drink it with pulp. I just always think it tastes nicer. I think you get more health benefits from it, even though it does have high sugar. So I usually water it down for my kids. I like to add like a sparkling water to it, so it gives it a little bit of fizz because I'm obsessed with anything fizzy. So that tends to be something that I will do. I picked up some salad. Just this is baby leaf. It's got carrots. It's got different lettuces in it. It's just yum. Really simple and easy to throw together. Some asparagus, some strawberries, which my son has already tried to get in a couple of times. We love strawberries. They're not in season. They're still a little bit more expensive, but if the kids love it and they eat it, I buy it. I also picked up some tomatoes because I needed them. I have some nectarines. They're technically early season, so they're probably going to be not the sweetest, but they're actually a lovely small size. And for my kids, they're not going to waste a full nectarine, and they'll enjoy eating that, so I put that. I picked up some potatoes. I was completely out of them. I know these ones say roasting, but I use potatoes pretty much for whatever I want to, so I'll probably end up mashing and roasting these ones. It's Thanksgiving, so I needed potatoes, and I didn't have any, so I made sure I had that. So I picked up these spiral pasta. They are different colored. They supposedly have 3 times the fiber, but I'm a sucker for cool shapes and cool colors, so my kids will love to eat these. I also picked up some spaghetti because we were completely out. I usually like to get the wholemeal spaghetti, but sometimes just having this quick stuff on hand is the way to go. I've got garlic bread. I'm making jambalaya tonight, and I really just wanted something quick to throw together with it, so picked up some of this, and then I picked up these Pringles. They're 5 packs. They're the same price as the Joey's at Aldi, and so my kids love to have a quick snack. On the rare occasion that I let them have chips, I will do something small like this. And the minis are really small. They're like this big, so it's really easy for the little ones to eat it without getting crumbs everywhere. It's pretty good. I buy my baked beans from Aldi because they're my favorite. This is sour cream. This is full dairy because, yeah, dairy, that's the way we live. And then this last one is my jar of pickles. Now we get baby cucumber ones because that is what my son loves to eat. They're his favorite. Not this one. He's not a big pickle guy, but this is perfect for my eldest, who will eat all of them if I gave him the jar. And that's not a joke. I also picked up this book, The Bear Who Would Not Share. It was $1.99, and I love picking up books like this from Aldi. They just go on our bookcase. Not a crazy amount of words, but some nice pictures, and we love bears, so that's what we like to do. So this is my Aldi haul, including these 2 things here, Aldi haul, and then my Woolworths haul just here. But I will get my Woolworths online probably between 4 and 7, so I bet you it'll be closer to 6 because I need something from it for tonight for dinner, but otherwise, this is it for right now. My Woolworths order came while I was picking up Arthur from school, so I've set everything up behind me. You might hear kids and things running around, but let me show you what I picked up from my Woolworths online order today. So this is what I've bought from Woolworths today. This is the online stuff, plus that little bit extra that I picked up from Woolworths while I was out and about. Most of my staples are here, but I also did a lot of half-price shopping. Josh had a discount code, which is why we spent a little bit more than we usually would, because in the end, it was based on like how much we spent was how much we would get in return. So we spent a little bit extra, and I will note that for my grocery budget later on, probably next week or so. It's not a heap of stuff, but it is more than I usually would. It's a little bit more expensive, and I'll kind of explain why. And probably number one reason why it's a bit more expensive is this turkey. This cost $7 a kilo. For you guys in the States, that's really expensive per pound. Turkey's not really big in Australia, so I get what I can get with this. I bought some tiger rolls because we always need rolls in the house. They're really good for sandwiches. Then I really like the high fiber, low GI bread. I didn't buy it the last couple of weeks. This is our favorite. It's still white bread, but it's really yum. I tend to have weird periods of I go through a heap of bread or I go through like nothing. So last week I went through a heap of bread and I wasn't expecting it. And probably this week I'll go through nothing, but these rolls will definitely get eaten. And this will probably get added to the fridge or freezer depending on how fast we use it. Now I picked up just a watermelon, simple shine. I needed some lip balm. It's been super windy and this was half price. My lips are super chapped, so didn't have one. Now I've got one, and watermelon is the best flavor. We only really get this when it's half price, which we've been really lucky. We've had some really good cereal, so that's what we got. Betty Crocker had all of their stuff pretty much half price, and I will pick up this apple cinnamon muffin mix because it's dairy free. Very rarely do I get a mix that's dairy free. Oftentimes they have like milk powder or something in it. I like to make my own apple cinnamon muffins, and I make them from scratch, but when I've got young kids and I'm pressed for time, having a muffin mix is the best to have. So it's also really easy to use with kids, very visual, because obviously you can like see on the back, what do you need to do? 3 simple steps. So I really enjoy doing that. I also bought their icing mixture. So as you can see, I got the chocolate, I have vanilla, and I have the strawberry there, but this is also dairy-free, which I've recently discovered. So this is also dairy-free. It says may contain milk, which we're okay with, but I go through this like once a year, but I've never seen it actually half price. So I picked up this one. I bought these 3. They'll be put away and probably used up. I've got a birthday in January. I've got multiple birthdays coming through, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, best before is like not till September. And I have definitely more than 3 cakes to make before then, so it's perfect to have. I also bought this buttered chicken. This is pretty much a pre-made mix. We really like it. I'm actually not huge on this sort of thing, but my husband super enjoys it. It's a little bit of heat, like I mean the tiniest bit, but I've got really young kids, so this will be something that I will make just for Josh and me. Got no dairy in it, so it's perfect. A great one to have when like a Wednesday when I'm just cooking for Josh and I. These are my nappies. I bought these nappies because we were doing a really big order because we were discounted based on how much we ordered. I know I will probably need them sometime next week, maybe not till the end of the week, but rather than wait and buy them, I picked them up now because they'll be part of a really good shopping discount. So nappy pants for Arthur, normal nappies for Felix. I got the peri peri mayonnaise and some garlic aioli. These were half priced. I like to add these to add sandwiches because that just adds a little bit of oomph. And I also bought some pickles. Now, I know I bought pickles already from Aldi, but these are the disc pickles, which my kids hate. So these are great for sandwiches for Josh and I. We will use this up quite happily, and the little kind of small gherkins will be for Arthur. I also picked up some kimchi. I love kimchi, but this is the only one I can get from Woolworths. I know I should probably get from a different store, but right now, for ease, this is where I picked it up from. Now, this is a splurge. This is something I only buy like once a month or something. Cold pressed raw milk from a Jersey cow. It is cold pressed, so it's not like full on traditional raw milk. I don't even know if you're legally allowed to sell that in Australia, or at least in New South Wales. But this is as close as I get, and it is delicious. I also got a full cream milk, normal for the kids. One day I will probably end up doing more organic. That day is not today. I guess this is the closest that I'm willing to go for it, but normal full cream milk. Also got some wholemeal crumpets because my husband really enjoys that for breakfasts. Then I got these strawberry sundae flavored yogurts. I've never seen these before. I think they're new, but they were cheaper than the normal ones. So I actually picked up 6. 2 of them have already disappeared to the kids, which is totally fine. We have some dairy-free cheese, and look, no teeth marks in it this week. Some Chobani oat yogurt, which is for my husband, dairy-free. He really likes the Chobani brand, which is totally cool, but Tamar Valley is the one that I really like, so that one's for me. This one I'm going to make some unicorn bark with. I just ran out of it in my freezer, and my kids absolutely love it. I'll show you guys how to make it. It's super, super easy. And my husband also got some ice cream. So he got the Ben & Jerry's non-dairy cookie dough chocolate chip and a salted caramel brownie, both non-dairy, and raspberry and coconut dairy-free Wheat bars. He loves those things. Ice cream's a big treat for him. So the last 2 things that I bought is this chicken schnitzel. It is for the sandwiches. I cook it in the air fryer. It's perfect. It's crispy. It's exactly the sort of thing that I enjoy on my sandwiches. And I also bought some chorizo. These came from the deli. This was half price. This was half price. I bought maybe about 3 of them, which is perfect because I'm about to cook one for my jambalaya tonight. And then this can just go away. Either I'll cook it for a sandwich with the rolls that I bought, or I will do like dinner or something with it. I don't know, but I like to have that on hand. It's often half price, which makes me just think that the normal price is about like $1.25 each. So definitely something I enjoy doing. But this is my Woolworths online haul for today. So I'm going to go pack it up. I am going to start cooking dinner, and I will see you guys on the next one.